There we go. Welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. I hope you all are well and you are keeping safe out there. Today we will be doing our second leg of our trip to San Francisco. The job that I've already pre-selected for us is going from Vancouver to Eureka. It's around 597 miles, which we will be completing today, and then hopefully that will be the second out of 3 trips which we then take to get to San Francisco to pick up our trailer. So basically the next trip we can check for something from Eureka to this San Francisco area, and then we can, if we need to, we will bobtail the last few miles there. So without further ado, let's get everything set up and our lights on, and then we can basically get on the road, go and pick up this. We've got about 20 miles to go before we can pick up this load, which is not too far. We just need to get on the road basically. So while we're so early in the gameplay, let me just quickly mention, if you want to, please like the video. If you've got anything to add, please comment down below, any suggestions, or interestingly, tell me where you're from, like which country you're from, etc, etc. It should be quite interesting for me to see where everybody's from. Just want to have a look here on the map. I think what I should do is make a left turn so that we can discover this part of the map as well. So let's do that. So as I said, mention down below where you're from. Tell me if there's something that you think I should do differently, etc, etc. I do try to respond to all of the comments, even though it might not be immediate, but I do try and respond to each and every comment. Yeah, because I really do appreciate that you guys actually watch the content, etc. We've been getting more views these days, which I'm very happy to see. I just hope it continues that way. I like to basically keep things entertaining. That's why I'm looking for as much feedback as I can from you guys, the viewers. Yeah, I think this was a mistake. I really think this was a mistake. Okay, we don't have a choice actually, we'll just have to wait here. I was actually, yesterday I joined one of on YouTube is CowboyHat Gaming, and then on is that a train I'm hearing? It is. I'm glad I didn't cross over the train track. I'm not sure what the thing is. That it just moved a bit back. Okay, it seemed like the train actually stopped for us. I should continue moving back so that he can pass. Or maybe I should pass him. Let me pass him. Let's see, the train actually stopped, but now he's holding up all the traffic. Hopefully it can go now. There it goes. Okay, as I was saying while we check this train passing, yesterday was the first time that I was able to join one of CowboyHat Gaming's streams on Twitch. He's quite a good guy. I really like his content and his videos, etc. So if you feel like it, check him out after this video. I will, hopefully if I remember, I'm gonna try, then I will link his videos down below, his channel, so that you can see what his channel is about, etc. Really worth the watch, honestly. I've been speaking to him for a while now, and I really do hope that one day we can get the time zones figured out so we can actually play a game or two together. It really is worth it. I'm trying to remap this one button here quickly while I wait I've got a button here that I want to remap so that it takes me to the in-cab view, because I'm used to it being there, but for some reason it's not there. It should be this one, and then it should be this one. So it's 15. So if I go here now, it should take me interior. That's exactly what I wanted. So once this guy decides he wants to go, hopefully all of us can go. There he goes. And I can also go. Great, we made it. So now basically we're just going to complete the 20 miles to pick up this trailer. Okay, I can't remember now what we said we're going to get. I think it's a backhoe of some sort, if I remember correctly from the picture. Either that or a what's the word I'm looking for? A road roller again. Let's just see. So I hope by this time you've mentioned below how you're doing, etc., where you're from. I'm really looking forward to reading that. I don't know, I find it interesting to get to know the people that actually watch the videos, etc. Similarly to what I did with CowboyHat Gaming, he actually, I can say he watches each and every video, which I really do appreciate, and I really try to do the same with him as well, because I do like his content. But yeah, when time is on my side, I tend to do that. So now the miles should start going down very quickly. Let's merge in front of this guy, and let's get that speed up. Much easier to get to speed once we're empty, obviously. So good. So I was thinking of not driving at night, but this is actually going to be perfect, because then while we're still on the road, we should end up driving during the day, which is great, which is really great. Although driving on the highways like this, it's okay if it's at night, simply due to the fact that the highways do have good overhead lighting. Just get slowed down. Need to make a left turn up here. And now the light has caught us. We'll stop here and wait for a few minutes. As I was saying, the highways tend to have good overhead lighting, which is great. It really helps a lot to see more, etc. Because I find that sometimes, even with the sorry, my brain is not functioning this morning. Sometimes even with the brights, it's difficult to see, or high beams in fact, it's difficult to see everything that you want to see. So it does take a while. If you check here on our right hand side, this is going to be us very soon with the flatbed, except we have a 2-axle spread, if I'm not mistaken, if I remember correctly. Let's get stopped here. So we've got, it says 0 miles left. While we wait for this light, we can see what we actually took. Yeah, backhoe loader, as I said. It's around 16,000 pounds, so we should be able to make a good go at it. But I see we've got some quite sharp turns, hopefully some mountainous terrain, so that we can make this truck of ours work a bit, instead of just being cruising on the highway. So that should be good. This light is taking forever. If I'm not mistaken, it's not going to be our turn right now. Yeah, it's not our turn yet. There we go, that's our turn. So let's get this boy moving. You really have to be quick once that arrow turns green, otherwise you end up being in the intersection while it's still on red. But there's nothing you can do. Let's get these brights going. Seems like we're going to enter this gate here. Hopefully they're still open. Ah, they are. Those lights are quite bright. Why is this thing not taking? There it goes now. For some reason it didn't want to take that gear. I think I did shifted at the wrong time. Oh, if you're playing this game, mention down below whether you play with automatic or if you're playing as with the shifter and stuff with the 18 gears. Yeah, I think the one thing I still want to add to this setup after like getting the triple screen display etc is getting that SKRS shifter knob, where you it's basically the exact same as what you would find in a truck, where you can actually split your gears etc. Currently I've got my range change and my splitting of the gears mapped to other buttons, which works, but I mean that would just be even better. Let's see what configuration we can get here. You can get it on a 2 or a 3 axle. Let's take the 2 axle blue one and we'll take that job. So it's just here on the other side, so let's get moving through here. The reason I said let's take that is this customer here, or the yard here we're reloading, tends to be a bit tight to get out of. For example, getting a trailer around this turn, avoiding this stuff or the sides of the weighbridge etc. That's quite tricky, but it's okay, we'll make it work. I believe if we have a look now, it should be on our right hand side. We'll get the truck facing this way. Is it though? Oh, there it is. So we need to reverse all the way around. That's quite easy actually. So just excuse me if I'm being quiet while I'm concentrating. That happens to all of us. Let's just see. Trying to keep an eye on that mirror. Make sure that I don't hit anything on that side. I'm actually glad now that I took the trailer, which I did, for ease of getting out of here. I will show you what everything looks like once we've attached. Let's get that off. So basically that's the trailer that we are going to be pulling today. Does look quite good. Nice setup actually. In the future I would like to get a trailer like that, but as I say, it all depends on where we go with this channel, or this I want to say this series. Go. Ooh, we're a bit close there. Luckily we missed it. I don't know if you saw there in the left hand mirror. We'll keep a wide berth here. Get back to the first person. Once again here I'll keep as far to the right as possible. Can go over a bit more. Our trailer's on. make it straight and start turning. Okay, we made it off there without any problems. You can just see in the left hand mirror that we've made it. We're getting up close to that wall there. I turned too sharply. Okay, but we should be out now. Let's get the mirrors back up. Let's get that back up. And now it's time to make some good time. We need to look at where we're going to get fuel as well. I see we're getting down there a bit. I'm just glad it happened on this trip and not the previous one, as our bank balance was literally under $1,000 on the previous trip that we took, in fact. So if we ever find ourselves at a red light, I will quickly open the map and we can see the what do you call it, we can see if there's a fuel station nearby, which we can, if we need to, we'll reroute to it. I don't want to get the tanks too low, but if we don't, then if we don't need to reroute, even better. So since these trucks and stuff on the left are gonna go, let's quickly check on the map. Right, we can always continue straight here and then get back onto the highway there. Now let's do that. Let's get fuel quickly and then we can get back to the highway afterwards. I really do hope that one day they make the logging, like off-road driving, etc., even better in terms of like the places you can go, etc. We should be able to turn left now without any problems. If I don't stall the truck. Check there in our left mirror, we are making the turn just perfectly, not touching the white line. That was textbook, if I might say it myself. I was actually telling CowboyHat Gaming yesterday that I haven't had TMP, so Truckers MP, for those of you that don't know, is the unofficial multiplayer for Euro Truck and American Truck. So I haven't had that running in more than a year, so I'll need to get all those updates and stuff installed, etc. Shouldn't take that long, to be honest, since we recently upgraded to a better internet connection. It's quite easy, in fact, to upload and update, etc., because everything happens so quickly, which is great. So now we'll just quickly get this truck of ours filled up. I'm not sure how far we have to go, but we'll keep the video going until we get there. Oh, it's just on the right here, not far at all. I do like the sound of this, the turbo whining on this truck. Oh, I can't call it whining, but spooling. So we'll go in here, get that engine brake knocked up a bit. A bit. Personally, I don't like using the foot brake at all, due to the fact that I know you're technically not supposed to, but if there's nothing else you can do, there's nothing else you can do. Trying to check that Fuel station seems quite tight, so we'll need to basically maybe spin around before we fuel up. So that we're pointing outwards. Hopefully this guy's gonna give me a chance to turn. None of them are, so I'll have to go around this white car. Hopefully this guy gives me a chance now. Don't hit me. Thank you. I think I'll go in, spin around and stop back at the pump quickly. Hopefully no other cars come in, which is going to make it difficult. Okay, there is one, but it's not stopping where I want to go, so let's turn. Hopefully we can get it turned around. I'll have to make the turn here. Reason being is if I don't turn here, my trailer is going to keep on hooking that, or hook that pump, which I don't want to happen. And now it's probably going to hook that car. We didn't see anything. We didn't see a thing. We didn't feel a thing. It was not on purpose. And here we are. Now we can fill up quickly. Handbrake on, lights off, engine off, and press enter. So we'll see how many gallons it takes. Current price 3.75 dollars per gallon. Okay, so in total $636 to fill up. We took about 169 gallons. So okay, there the handbrake is off. Just get this guy straightened out. I don't know why we got trailer damage there though. Seems like they're gonna give us a chance to go. I can't see there if there's anything. Let's just check. Okay, there's nothing there, so we can basically stop here. So let's have a look at our route quickly. Basically from here on downwards it's highway all the way. So if anything interesting happens along the road, then I will quickly how can I say, I will update you and see what happens, or see what happened. We're probably gonna get rerouted somewhere somehow. That's usually the case. Then we will update the route there. So okay, let's get this time lapse going. Okay, so we only have about 100 miles to go, which is not bad. We actually made quite good time. Our current ETA is around 2:47 to keeps on dropping, but it's quite a nice drive actually. Once again, I did like this drive. I thought there was going to be a little bit more of a climb, etc., but it's quite flat actually. We didn't struggle for speed at all. I think the lowest I got was 5 high or 6 low, one of those two, except for that road closure basically in a corner, which is I really don't know why they always need to do it in a corner, or at least give you a bit more of a warning. So when I saw that, I had to slam on all the brakes that I possibly could. I had the foot brake, I had the trailer brake, everything going. So luckily I stopped at the right time and not in the trailer of this truck in front of me. But yeah, I quite enjoyed this longer trip. If you made it this far, mention down below whether you like the longer trips or whether you like the shorter ones, etc. Or if I should talk more and do less time lapses, let me know about that as well. I really look forward to getting some feedback about everything. This guy is slowing down for some reason. So yeah, that's the only thing about the AI in this game. They tend to slow down for each and every, I would want to say, intersection, even though they are not even turning off, they just slow down, which technically you're supposed to do in a truck, but it's not always possible. We're losing some speed here. And there we go, 6 low is more than enough. So probably right lane ends, so we need to go to the left one. This guy is still far enough. This guy is probably going to slow down excessively for the other guy in front of him, as I saw. There we go. So I must say, time is running today. I mean, the miles are counting down very, very quickly, which I do like. Okay, this guy moved over. Let's see if we can get ahead of them. I really don't like sitting behind other trucks. They tend to slow down and speed up for no apparent reason. So I always like to pass them as far as possible, even though this is taking a while. And now we're probably going to have to go into this scale. Let's just see. If it tells me I can bypass, then I'm going to back to the left lane, and we are going to, okay, going back to the left lane, and we're going to put our foot to the floor. They're also bypassing, which is not good. Go, 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 go. Struggling to get speed going here. Seems like we're making some progress. I should not be speeding like this, but here we are. Chances of me actually passing this guy and having to turn off in front here is quite good actually. Okay, we managed to pass them. Luckily I don't have to turn off here, but I believe it's the next exit. So we have I'm gonna get around $24,500 for this, which is really not bad. I really did enjoy doing this load, so that's why I need to find out from you guys, do you want to have longer trips or do you want to have the shorter trips? That will depend. So the freeway ends here according to that sign, so gonna make a right turn here. Let's get some speed bled off. Get this window opened. There we go. As I said previously, I don't really like using the foot brake. Like, I'll only use it now when I stop completely, like that. Okay, here it goes. Let's see if we can make the light. According to my knowledge, that right turn was completely legal until I hit that other truck there. Oops. This is quite a bad situation to be in. Is it gonna go? I'm not changing any gears now. That was a wrong place to miss a gear there. And again, for some reason. Hopefully that's the last gear I missed today. Really hope so. And our destination is here on the left, so I think we might need to, not sure what this thing looks like, this entrance here, so we'll have to, oh, it's one of these. Alright, so basically I'm going to use the entire lane, get these four-way flashes going. Let this car pass us. So basically we need to get this trailer turned in here. Wait for this white car to pass and then I'll use the entire road. Luckily there are no other cars coming right now, otherwise we would have struggled. Forward a bit and to get the trailer angled even more. There we go, there we go. Alright, so let's see where they want it and then we'll be able to see where we need to push it into. So they want it there in the far corner. Luckily we're already set up for that. So there we go. I will lean out the window once again. Hopefully the sound is not too loud in this case. Let me know. I believe it's going to be louder than usual, but that's okay. We need to be able to learn. I made a mistake there. Taking it straight into place where it needs to be. There we go. So once again, let's get the window closed, the four ways off, engine knocked off, and there we are. This was quite a good load. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. So we delivered the backhoe loader from Vancouver to Eureka. We got in total 24,497. with 1452 XP. Unfortunately, we didn't level up this time, but hopefully next time we should be able to. So if we quickly look on the map, next time we'll look for a load taking us from Eureka to the San Francisco or from Eureka to the San Francisco area. Let's see if there's anything currently. Those are quite good, but they're a bit heavy for what we need for what we have. That's actually a perfect load, and it pays exceptionally well. We'll set the GPS destination to that. So for next time, we're going to drive 9 miles, pick up the truck or the trailer, and then we're going to head off. So I want to thank you all for watching. Side note, that truck looks beautiful in this lighting. Really it does. In fact, let's go to photo mode quickly. I want to take a photo of that truck. It really does look beautiful. How did I do that now? Set. I want to get it straight, and I want to take it down. Yeah, that looks beautiful. So we got that captured. So as I was saying before, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate you guys sticking around. As I said, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like and a comment, and please subscribe if you want to. We'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.